Hey guys, hey YouTube, Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook, all that shit that I have. Um, I'm like, okay, I didn't do a video last week. That's why I fucked up. Like, I gotta be kind of consistent with my videos, if I want views and shit like that or whatever. But so I watched the Grammys, and I know this is like a couple days later or whatever. But I was trying to think of what I could make a video of. And then I was like, wait, the Grammys, duh. Even though, to be honest, it was not much to talk about because that shit was a fucking. It was fucking boring, is what I'm trying to say. It was fucking boring. Like, okay, let's start off with the first performance. The first performance opening act was the tribute to Aretha Franklin, which was fucking brilliant, by the way. It was all different people from different genres of music. You had Yolanda Adams, you had Jennifer Hudson, you had Christina Aguilera, and then the other two people. The lady with the red hair, I know what song she is, but I forget what the group she's from. And then the lady with the brown hair, I don't know what she's from. I'm thinking from the tone of her voice, she does some country type music, whatever. I don't know. But yeah, it was very interesting how they put them together, and they picked specific songs of Aretha Franklin that went with their voices, and they did a good job, to be honest. Yeah, that was like one of the only performances I really cared for. Like, I don't really know what to say. Yolanda Adams did a great job. Jennifer Hudson, she's always singing. It was interesting to me watching Jennifer Hudson because it seemed as though like she was belting out as usual to hit notes, but she looked so fucking bored. Like, oh yeah, whatever. I'm singing at the Grammys. This ain't shit. This ain't challenging enough for me. I'm not really feeling it, whatever. Like, that's how it came off to me. And then Christina Aguilera, she already done fucked up, so they was just waiting for her ass to fuck up. Um, we was just waiting, like, bitch, I wish you fuck up now, okay? You already done fucked up, alright? You already done fucked up singing something that you had no business fucking up performing, okay? You don't be fucking up this, because then that's two fuck ups, and you need to go on a break or something, because you going through a little something. If she was to fuck up again, oh lord, for real. But she did good. It wasn't nothing. I feel like because she fucked up, listening to her, I felt as though like she was trying to make sure herself that she didn't fuck up. Like, I felt like I read that in her body language as she was performing. I'm trying to think of what else there was. What other performances? I mean, it felt as though, well, for one, they didn't mention any hip hop categories at all, if I'm not mistaken. No hip hop, no R&B, none of that. Which had the black people being like, why in the fuck did I waste my time watching this shit? With me, it didn't matter to me because I don't just listen to hip hop. You know what I mean? I listen to pop music or whatever. So it didn't really matter to me. The only thing that did bother me was that folk ass country, let's play with the fucking banjo ass music. That was the only thing that was annoying me because that consistently happened throughout the show. Out of all the performances and all the other categories of people that were nominated, those were like the only fucking people that were there. That type of music, like, damn, like, I had to put my TV on mute too many times. Like, it was just not that entertaining. And for real, I'm like, Kanye, where you at? Because you need to interrupt this shit. Because I'm tired of the fucking banjos and hillbilly ass music. Where's Kanye? Where you at, nigga? Little mama, somebody, please interrupt this shit somewhere. Hello? But no, they didn't show up or any of that shit. And then, as you know, Rihanna took the restraining order off, or she shortened the distance between her and how far Chris Brown could be close to her. Which, in my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, you gonna let him fuck eventually again, ain't you? You ain't fooling nobody, girl. Because they always want to run him back when they get beaten. When they get beat, like, not trying to make it a funny ass situation or anything like that. Domestic violence is not funny, but honestly, like, they always wind up, it takes more than just one time of them getting hit. I don't know if it happened more than that time, to be honest, but it takes more than a few times before they finally get it through their head to let them go. You know what I mean? And the fact that she shortened it to me, that wouldn't have anything to do with, oh yeah, I've gotten over it, you guys need to move on. To me, that's saying she's trying to, like, let him back in. You know, and if a nigga hit me, like, obviously I respect, honestly, I respect Chris Brown as an artist and everything like that, but you know, we still can't really forget what he did. I've kind of moved on from it just like everyone else has, but it's like one of those things where, like, if a bad situation happens to you, you don't really ever forget it. You know what I mean? So it's like stuck in everyone's mind at the same time. You know, and it's still a serious situation. I hope that she would never go back to him or anything like that. But yeah. So her performances were, what was the performance she had? She had the performance with Eminem. Honestly, I don't really care too much for Eminem as a rapper anymore since he's come back. When did he come back? Maybe 2010, 2009. Ever since he's came back, I haven't really cared for him. Like, I don't care for him as an artist anymore. Like, it seems like when people are famous and they're around for like long periods of time without taking a break, and then they take a long ass break and come back, they're never the same, and no one really gives a shit. Like, people still support him that are fans of him and everything, but honestly, I feel like he's not really the same. Some people say that he kind of sounds the same on Roman's Revenge with Nicki Minaj or whatever, but I feel like he's not really the same. I'm not really feeling his music. He's not really comical or anything like he used to be in his music. He's just changed. On top of that, I swear that nigga's on crack. Cause have you seen his eyes? Like, they're like open all the goddamn time. For real, like, I'm sorry, but like, you'll just look at Eminem and he'll just be like, looking so paranoid and psychotic, like he a serial killer or something. He's on some shit. I'm sorry, because he never used to look like that before. On top of that, he's all scrawny looking too. I don't know what's going on with him. Their performance was, you know, I guess all right. It's another highlight that kind of lightened up the show. Also Rihanna dancing on Drake. You know, you was doing your thing. I love what's my name, the remix that she always does with the like African type drums or whatever whenever she performs that. I like it a little bit better like that. I like the song in general, but yeah, she did her thing with that or whatever. She was looking real nice. Drake was looking like he's a bottom. Y'all, I ain't gotta elaborate on that. If you know what a bottom is, we ain't gotta discuss it any further. But he looked like he couldn't handle that ass. And I mean, it's not like it's weird because it's like, I remember seeing pictures of him with Nicki Minaj humping her booty or whatever, but then when Rihanna's dancing on him, he's looking at one of those niggas that can't handle the ass, and it's like, whoa, okay, I'm about to catch a boner. You need to chill, shawty, for real. That's how he was looking to me, like he couldn't handle it, and she was pulling him in. Honestly, Rihanna dancing on Drake looks like me when I dance with niggas. Like, I'm not trying to brag or anything like that, but he was looking like he just couldn't handle the shit, and she was just grabbing his legs and pulling him in like, take that, yeah, take that. It was kind of funny. It was kind of interesting to watch, though. It looked like he just couldn't handle it at all. Another performance was Katy Perry. Everyone's done the whole swing thing. It was like whatever. The background was kind of cute though with her and Russell Brand. Honestly, I still cannot believe that they're together. Like, for real, I still can't believe that they're together, but you know, to each his own. If he makes her happy with his perverted, probably touches some kids looking ass, then fine, you know, do you, boo. But she did look beautiful, I will admit that. I really wanted her to perform Fireworks. I love that song, but she didn't do it, but she performed Teenage Dream, and I love that. Another performance, of course, was Justin Bieber. I'm not really a Bieber fan, to be honest. it's like I like his songs, but at the same time, I'm just so annoyed by like the little girl fans and being all crazy and him looking like he's a fucking lesbian dyke or something. He kind of looks like Ellen DeGeneres. It just, oh man, comparing himself to MJ, like really, like it just blows my mind, like how famous he is. Because like I will admit, like he is talented, but I don't think he's that talented to be as famous as he is. Like I don't care what anybody says. You can bash me, you can get mad at me, you can talk whatever shit you want. It's still gonna be how I feel at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I feel as though he, like, I can't believe this motherfucker got a movie. Like, for what reason? He only been around for a couple years. He's not even done through puberty yet, but this nigga got a movie. Michael Jackson was more talented than that at his age, and he didn't get a movie till like some years later. Like, what is going on? I'm not understanding. Maybe it's because we haven't seen somebody like Justin Bieber in a while, you know, that's young and really talented as far as like a little teeny bopper boy pop singer, whatever. I don't know. But now I know some of y'all got to question his relationship with Usher. It's looking kind of like Michael Jackson and Macaulay Culkin a little bit, or whatever the fuck. I can never pronounce his name. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. But it's kind of looking like them. And I mean, I'm a big fan of Michael Jackson. I really don't feel like he touched kids, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to try to deny that Michael Jackson never looked suspect and put himself in shitty ass situations, like as if he's not. He really was like a Peter Pan. Like he didn't realize what was wrong in some of the things that he did. And I feel like Usher is kind of like that. Only Usher does know what he's doing. Like, did you hear the comment that he supposedly said to Justin Bieber, was Justin Bieber repeated, which was, you know, you said if we were meant to be together, we would always be together. I was like I didn't even know what to say. I'm like, okay, like what is that supposed to mean? Like, you said that to him? Like, is everybody watching the same shit that I'm watching? Because are you hearing what I'm hearing? Maybe I got wax in my ear or something, but that is sounding real inappropriate. If we were meant to be together, we would always be together. Like, how old are you? 29 or something? And Bieber is like 15? You met him when I think he was 13 or something like that. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave that alone. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave that alone. I'm trying to think of what other performances there was. I feel like those were, CeeLo Green. Oh my lord. His performance really livened up the show. That was like one of the other performances that really livened up the show. He looked like a ghetto ass rooster or peacock or something of that sort. Like he was looking really like, I mean the colors, it was looking real faggoty. I'll just say it like that. I'm just gonna be real. It's looking real, wow. The puppets but you know, it was different, and that's what CeeLo does. You know, he's different. He's a different artist. He dresses different. Shit like that. Yeah, so it was, yeah. Just, Gwyneth Paltrow, yeah. Honestly, some people were like, it seemed as though she was singing karaoke a little bit, but she's like one of those people that sing karaoke that have some type of a voice. You know, like, obviously you're not a singer, but you're singing more than the average person. You have a voice better more than the average person. So, you know, thumbs up to her. Even though I feel like she was trying a little bit too hard when she got on top of the piano. And she looked like she was struggling to get up and shit. But whatever. You know, whatever floats your boat. I'm trying to think of what else there was. How can I forget Lady Gaga? Okay. I don't know. Okay. Lady Gaga always dresses different and is out there and everything. There's not really much to say. You know, that's just what she does. Born This Way seemed like a lot like Madonna, which a lot of people were saying. But she's like she's like one of those people who come into a new generation who's similar to another icon who is also an icon herself. So it's like you really can't even be mad. Like if she seems very Madonna-ish, then fuck it. She's cool with Madonna. Madonna's cool with her. Just leave it alone. Only thing I'm just trying to say is why she gotta arrive in a fucking egg, and then she was looking like a goddamn alien and mutant on stage. Like I was just like. Okay, that song was like the gay anthem for real, but I like that song though. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say besides that. I'm trying to think if I forgotten anything else. I'm surprised it's still fresh in my mind because my mind is like fucking fried. Like the next day, I'll be like, "What did I wear yesterday? I don't even remember, girl. What? What did you say a minute ago? What? I have a bad memory, and this video is very long, so if anybody watches it, kudos to you. Please comment, subscribe, hit up my Twitter at dammit with 3 A's at the end. My Facebook, rate this video, give me any topics that you want. If you need advice on anything, as I usually say, send it to my email. I put it in the description box. And you know, help me promote my videos, basically. Like, if you like it, post it somewhere. Post it on Facebook. Post it on Twitter. Post it wherever. I'll appreciate it. And I'll show you love back. And I appreciate everyone that actually watches my videos and, you know, likes my personality or whatever. I guess that's all I have to say. So, yeah, the Grammys did have some key points, but, I mean, it wasn't all that interesting. There was a lot of times where I was like, I mean, I was blowing up my Twitter talking about it, but, like, at the same time, like, I wasn't really paying that much attention. It was kind of decent. But, yeah, that's all I gotta say for now, guys. Bye.